Let's try to calculate the probability of your birth. Get ready to find out the truth. Even though the world was a little smaller when your father was young, theoretically he had approximately 200 million women at his immediate disposal. But during his youth, he could meet no more than 10,000. So the chances that your mom was among these women were 1 in 200,000. But not everything is so simple. The probability that your dad would talk to your mom was also 1 in 10. The fact that they would go on a second date was also 1 in 10. The fact that they would keep dating was 1 in 10. The probability that they would stay together to have a baby was 1 in 2. So, the probability that the meeting of your parents would lead to the childbirth was 1 in 2,000. We get that at the moment the whole combination of the chances of your birth is 1 in 40 million, but this is just the beginning. Your mother had approximately 100,000 eggs in her lifetime, and your dad produced about 4 trillion sperm in the years you might be born. What were the chances that the egg would meet the right sperm and you would be born, not your brother? 1 in quadrillion. It is also important that all of your ancestors should have had to live to reproductive age, and not only people, but also the first unicellular organisms. Thus, you are a representative of the never-interrupted chain of life that began 4 billion years ago. At the same time, the chances were 1 in 2 that each of your ancestors would be born and live to reproductive age. And this must last during 150,000 generations continuously. And the chances of your birth are 1 in 10 to the power of 45,000. The number is huge! But we forgot something else. The right sperm must meet the right egg in all of your ancestors. That's 1 quadrillion multiplied by 1 quadrillion for every generation, 150,000 times. And we get a 1 in 10 chance to the power of 2,640,000. Multiplying everything together, the chances of your birth are 1 in 10 to the power of 2,685,000. The chances of your birth are the same as the chances of 2 million people who roll the dice with a trillion faces to get the same number for all players. That is, the chances are next to 0. In other words, you are a miracle. Impossible but happened. A miracle. Subscribe to our channel. I also suggest you to watch Famous Beginnings in History and Why Did the Soviet Union Invented Pure Cola in 1945?